What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 27 of The Collector Strikes Back.
We're not doing numbers anymore. Just say the thing. What's wrong with you?
That's some little
See,
voice
this is what happens now
gallery.
because you had just had your big birthday comedy show and now you lost focus.
No, we're on. My comedy, my birthday show was episode 26. So this
We're not
should
doing
be
any
27.
more numbers. We
All
just
right.
do.
So am I starting over? Or
No, you're fine. I just wanted to give you bust your balls, so it's okay. I'm just messing with you. What's up, man?
Manny, you got the memo from last week and you're sticking to it. I appreciate that. That's good. You're keeping me in check. It feels good. It feels good to be back. How are you doing? I'm Edwin San Juan. I got all thrown off this episode.
That's okay.
But
Fun week. I was doing a couple of shows on the ship. I went to Costa Maya, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. You know, getting away from this. As long as it's sunny weather, it's all good. The weather's great, but it's finally starting to become a little bit sunny out here too, so it's all good. We're on the cusp of springtime, and there's nothing better. And damn, this year's going by fast, right, bro?
yeah. I you know what I love about us? It's like, you know, when girls are like best friends, they start having their periods together. Like you and I, like we're like best friends.
We are.
We love stand-up comedy. We love collecting Star Wars. And then now we're both working on cruise ships. And like, you know what I mean? It's like
we work on the ships when we can. So, but look, what I like about and people were always saying like, man, we always thought that comedians that were on the cruise ships were whack. Man, that is the furthest thing from it. That's what I thought too. But
well, yeah, we grew up that way.
We
like,
grew up that way.
It was
like,
almost
man,
like the kiss of death.
It's like the kiss of death.
You're out of the Hollywood scene. Now you're doing cruise ships. But
no, it's actually fun. It keeps you right. It keeps you on your toes. And then when we come back and do these normal shows on land, and they only wants to do 20 minutes, we're like, let's go, baby.
yeah, well, and you come on these shows and you get maybe $100 at the most, maybe if you're closing it out. Sometimes $25 to $50. Like, you know,
those days are gone for us.
You go on the cruise ships. You work. You know, you're on there for like 5 days and you only work like 3 nights and then you
and the
paid.
money's good.
The
And then
money's good.
they fly us out. They feed us. So you guys, if you guys get a chance, go on a cruise, enjoy yourself. It's a great family environment. You want to take your loved one, whatever.
I've
kids.
never been on a cruise ever in my life.
Dude, same here. I never.
Now I'm working on them.
Bro, I would get seasick watching the fucking Love Boat. There's no way. I was like, oh my gosh. Shout out to the Love Boat. Love that show. I know Solomon did too.
I sure did.
Solomon was the black guy and Isaac. And
No.
He was Isaac Standing.
Points like, yeah.
No, but it's funny, bro, because I never thought. I only got seasick one time. The first time I was ever on.
All right.
That's it. But other than that, I mean, sometimes you feel some of those waves hitting here and there, right?
Well, see, yeah. If the bigger the ship you have, you experience less of that. If you have a smaller ship, you're lucky. You're at the point where I want to be at because you're going out of port in Long Beach, or you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
when I can.
When you can. I got to fly all the way to Florida, and I'm doing the Margaritaville at sea.
Yeah,
the Islander. It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But it's different because they're smaller ships, so you can't repeat the material.
right.
Like when you're on the big cruise, big
Yeah,
cruises,
because like when
there's so many people there.
there's like 6,000 or 7,000 people on these shows,
Yeah.
and they have me repeat the shows, and not everybody sees me because the venue holds like only like 200,
200 smaller, yeah.
But as an artist, I still like to challenge myself and switch it up because I don't
Right.
want to. It's just in my DNA. But you're right. Not everybody gets to see me, so they have us repeat.
So you can repeat the jokes, right?
Yeah.
And ideally, that's what I would rather be there than right now. It's not a struggle, but it's definitely challenging.
You guys, he just started off, and he'll be jumping on because I work the Carnival Cruise Line, and I also work the MSC Cruise Line sometimes.
and you're working with other comedians, right? Like
Right.
I'm by myself.
You're by yourself.
And I got to do a 10-minute all ages set up front. And then you can't repeat the other jokes. Then I got to do another 45 minutes of all ages. And then I got to do, after that, a 45 of adult show. So it kind of works out because the people come to my first show and they want to see what I do in the second show. And then by the third show, they would just want to see how raunchy I can get.
It's weird because I never thought I was going to do a show with just kids. Because like first time I ever did a show with kids, there was this little kid that just ran on stage and he was like 3 or 4. And I was like, the hell's this? You know?
So
But
people bring their kids to a comedy show?
yeah, because
they
they can't. Because some of these people just come with their kids and they can't make it to the adults, so they'll bring their kids. And most of the kids are well behaved usually. Once in a while, you have like a baby crying in the back or something, but you get past that.
But then they say it's all ages, so the
Yeah.
comedians have to keep it clean.
Yeah, just
you
TV
know?
clean.
But
you know?
the cruise director, when I did the PG-13 show, she was like warning the crowd, if you're, this is
Easily
not
offended
subject
or
matter,
whatever, yeah.
just leave now. Just leave now. I'm warning you now. And then when I did the adult show, they were like, "Oh my God, leave if you're already, because
Yeah.
it's gonna get raunchy or whatever." And I don't even really get that.
You don't get raunchy.
No.
So, I mean, but yeah, you'll throw a bad word
F-bomb
here and there.
yeah.
But it's not really like, oh my God, he's grotesque or
yeah,
it's nothing like that.
Vulgar, yeah.
It's all good.
So what?
Well, and I see that you're going to, some of these ports in Mexico and Cozumel, Progreso, and all that stuff.
Yep. Some of the ports, I went to Key West for the first time.
Okay,
That was kind of interesting.
very small, but it's cool.
Real small.
Uh-huh.
And I heard a lot of it's like a bucket list for a lot of old people.
Uh-huh.
They end up going there and doing some pretty crazy erotic sexual things and stuff like
I
that.
never knew that, but I'm not surprised.
Yeah. It's a place where like a lot of like bucket list stuff happens over there.
Really?
Yeah. From what I heard, And then it was nice to see. I was in the most southernest part of the United States.
No, you did put that on there on one of your Instagram stories. Like, hey, I'm on the southern
Yeah,
part of the.
you can't get more southern than that.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. I never knew that.
I told you I was in Key West, and you're like, "There's a Ross there." I was like, "Oh my God, we're constantly always looking for toys." Like,
constantly looking for toys.
because when you find that toy and you found it in Key West, and you always remember that. Oh, I got this in Key West.
Yeah, for sure. And speaking of toys, we'll get into these toys in a minute, but we're 2 months away by the time this episode drops on, I believe, February 28th. Or maybe I think March 1st. Actually, March 1st. I forget. One of those days. We're already in springtime already. It's going by fast, you guys. This year, 2025 is going by fast. We are 2 months away from the 20-year anniversary of Revenge of the Sith. Woo! And I'm telling you, I hope they come out with some commemorative. I've been trying to look up. I think they are. They're kind of being hush-hush about it right now.
Okay.
They will be coming out for some 20-year anniversary toys, but I think we're gonna go watch the movie. It's gonna be playing in selected theaters. So if you guys have never seen Revenge of the Sith, it's our third or fourth favorite of the Star Wars franchise. I like it.
The thing about the what are they called? They're not the prequels. They're the prequels. Right?
That's part of the prequel family.
So
yeah.
someone like your son,
Yeah.
this is
his one.
Because our episode is 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
His is 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, and 3.
Right.
Yes.
So Hayden Christensen, who plays Anakin Skywalker and Darth Vader, got criticized a lot by fans our age who watch 4, 5, and 6 because, dude, you have this picture of what Darth Vader is, and then they portray it, and then a lot of people didn't like Hayden Christensen's the job that he did being Darth Vader.
Here's some trivia for this, and I believe if you want to look this up, Solomon too, I believe Hayden Christensen beat out 2 notable actors for that role. Do you know who those actors were?
Oh man, God, I think I've read this somewhere before. Oh, who was it?
I believe one
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Leonardo DiCaprio and Paul Walker.
And Paul Walker, from Fast and Furious.
And you know what's funny? Out of those dudes, I could see Paul Walker being Anakin, not Leo. Leo, a little bit kind of a stretch.
I don't know. Leo does kind of have a dark side to him.
He does, but
more so than
I could
Paul
see
Walker's.
I could see just that look, the way he looks like an Anakin to me. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But I thought that Hayden did a hell of a job.
Ooh, I was right, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, I thought he did a hell of a job. Yeah, there you go, guys. Right here, Leo was up for the role of Anakin, and he got beat out. And so kudos to Hayden Christensen.
Well, I think it was also Lucas wanted to have a nobody, no name,
and he was coming
like
up and
Mark
coming.
Hamill was like that too.
Yeah.
So it wasn't someone that was already famous, or
Right.
something.
And
like
then
that.
Leo was already doing Titanic for crying out loud.
Right.
So he was already the man already.
So the point I was trying to make about Hayden Christensen and
Hating or Hayden?
people hating on Christensen
hating on Hayden
is people like us didn't like his performance, but people like your son who saw it when he was younger, like now Hayden is getting comments and feedback from your son's generation.
Oh yeah,
and they're welcoming him, and they love him.
And that
now he's getting the kudos that he should have gotten.
All the
back
accolades
then.
he's getting.
He's getting deserved, and now they're having him come back in Ahsoka
and
then Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Obi-Wan.
Kenobi series, and he's actually because he
revered.
he was hated on so much that he left the country. He bought a house somewhere, and he kind of like secluded himself. Like Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ian McGregor, when he took on the role of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the advice he got from his uncle, who was in the original trilogy as an X-Wing pilot, told him not to do it. Because he's like, once you turn 30, you're not going to get any roles anymore.
But I think
you get typecast. So his uncle told him not to do that. But he actually did it, and he proved his uncle wrong.
Because he was actually in some other movies. He was in the movie.
A lot of movies.
Takers.
Dude, he's been
I love that movie. The Takers, when they're all like robbing. Remember, you seen that movie, right? Solomon, Takers?
Yeah.
It has Idris Elba. All these
he's great, too.
All these actors in it. And he dies in it, but he died out like a champ.
But,
you know,
like Harrison Ford did Han Solo, and he ended up doing Indiana Jones and everything else, right?
What didn't he do?
Yeah. But then Mark Hamill was Luke Skywalker, and he did Corvette Summer, and then that was pretty much
my goodness.
You know?
Corvette Summer.
Right.
Wow, that was digging in the crates right there, dude. I remember that movie.
But so Hayden Christensen he played Anakin, and then what did he do? He did some movie where he was like, I forgot what other movie.
He's been in
a few.
He's been in a few. I think he's in a romantic movie too. But look, now, I mean, he's just that guy now, so it's cool. So now it's like, now he can do whatever he wants. So I'm happy for him. I'm happy he's getting his accolades, his flowers.
Well, hopefully he'll get more acting roles instead of coming back playing Anakin.
Yeah.
But he's getting his warm welcome, and he's getting his propers and his dues now, which I think is really great.
Yeah. Look. Okay. Those are the movies. Look. Okay. Okay.
Oh yeah. See. What was that movie?
The Last Man, 2019. Little Italy, 2018.
Vanishing.
Life as a House. I remember that movie. Shattered Glass.
These look all before Star Wars, though.
Those are all before Star Wars?
Well,
no. Well, I mean,
2019.
after a little bit. Some of them are after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of these movies.
But he was suffering, like going through depression, and people were like really throwing a lot of hate stuff on him. You know, like
I can still suffer with some millions in my bank account. I'm down to suffer.
But you know, you're an accomplished actor. When he got the role for Star Wars, he was with his friend, and he was broke, and he found out he got the call to play Anakin, and him and his friend were doing fake lightsabers, like jumping on the couch, so happy. Like, oh yeah, we got the part. And they're dun dun dun, you know, the whole thing. Right. And then the way it didn't pan out the way he thought it was going to be. But now, 20 years later, he's finally getting what he deserves, and people love him. And they're, you know, he was kind of like embarrassed about, you know, playing Anakin.
It's all good. Shout out to Hayden Christensen. But anyways.
But you know who got it worse? Was the guy who played little Anakin.
Oh, yeah.
People hated on him so much.
That little boy?
Why?
Yeah, and then he was on the news for getting a DUI or something like that. And he was just,
it's always those child actors.
Oh, my God. They get it the worst. And I thought he did a great job.
He did fine.
Dude, the pod race.
A ship, a flower, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, Jake Lloyd.
Jake Lloyd, yeah.
A ship, a flower.
I thought he did a great job.
He looks like a criminal.
Hey, speaking of wrongdoings, now Solomon, I sent you something via text the other day.
Wait, I want to show this picture for this.
Yeah,
he
man, lock him up right now.
Ooh, he looks menacing. Like he could be the Darth Vader.
Yeah,
dude, that could be. Yeah, lock him up, bro.
All right, let me find that.
Okay,
the thing about Hayden Christensen before we go on is like now he's at the age. How old is Hayden now? He's got to be in his 40s.
He's in his 40s.
When he started Anakin, he was maybe like 20. He was young, right? Now he's at the age where the Clone Wars he would really be maturing to right before he turns into Darth Vader. Like when they made that movie 20 years ago, you know, he had to act older. But now he actually is older.
Yeah.
And he is right at the point where Darth Vader ends up when Anakin ends up becoming Darth Vader. So it's perfect timing for it all, like the way it's working out.
All right. So Solomon. Okay, so check this out.
I sent this to you.
You sent this to me about a week and a half ago, and I'm just like, man, why did they come up with this weird shit right here?
All right. Want to play it?
Yeah, just play it. I want to see what you guys think.
That the movie Star Wars is actually connected to Freemasonry. Jordan Maxwell points out that in Freemasonry, there is a little spiritual entity that guides the spirit of Freemasonry, and they call him Yoda. His theory is that the Jedi Knights have to be Freemasons. And obviously, evidence of this is seen in the terminology in the movie, like how the Jedi Knights meet in a temple and they have a grand worshipful master, which is Yoda. In Masonry, Masons meet at the Masonic temple, and they call their temple leader Grand Worshipful worshipful masters. There are so many similarities in the Star Wars franchise and Masonry.
According to the reference works, there is a little spiritual entity that guides the world of Freemasonry, and they call him Yoda. And in the reference works, you'll see this little creature with the pointed ears, and he's called Yoda. Yoda goes back to Judah, which goes back into British Israel World Freemasonry, going back to the time of the founding of England, and that's why they're today called British. The British, it's a very big difference between being English and British. Brit is Hebrew for a contract or a covenant, and Ish means man in Hebrew. Therefore, British is the covenant man or man of the
So
new
we're talking
covenant.
about Star Wars
So we're talking
and,
about
Wow.
Star Wars, we're talking
and the
about
evil empire and
the Empire
Yoda
Strikes
and
Back, and with the Empire striking back, New York is the Empire State. We're talking about the new empire of New World, America, striking back at Europe in 2 world wars to overthrow the old Roman dynasties in Europe to take over the world. So what?
Jordan Maxwell.
What do you think
Wow.
about that? Right?
Put that on pause for a second. It's some bullshit. Come on, man. This is why sometimes when I see some of these TikTokers and making their little videos and little theories, first of all, the guy's talking really fast, so you can't intervene. He's like, so then like whatever. Look, no, fuck no. Like that's cool. You got these little theories and shit, and you see some of the comments like, cool video, yeah, whatever, whatever.
But they got the same wise master Yoda, like the same name.
Man, just
Is that just coincidence?
it's a puppet.
Or do you think that Lucas maybe knew about this and
It's
used
a
it?
puppet, man.
Well, keep in mind there were a bunch of Jedi Masters, though. It wasn't just Yoda.
Right. But he's supposed to be the main one.
Not back when they had Mace Windu and so. I don't know. You guys know more than me, but I
See,
thought all those guys were
Freemason
equal.
Windu.
Freemason Windu. Again, I just
Do you know much about the Freemason masonry and all that stuff like that? Like, what is that? Is that like a secret society?
I don't want to know. It's like
you have.
it has
They
nothing
They
to
have
do with
meetings.
Yoda. That's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with Yoda. Yoda's just Yoda. He's a puppet. Leave him alone. Created by what? Was it the Vato Henson?
Yeah.
Fucking puppet. Leave him alone.
Well, the puppet was created, but Lucas thought of the
I
name.
know, thought of
Yeah,
the name and all
whoever
that
wrote
shit,
the
but
script
damn
and
it.
stuff.
But okay, I just what everybody has their. But I tell you what, this video is like whatever. But I've been sending you some other stuff like how AI does like this thing with like they've been doing actually pretty cool with some of these little stories with Darth Vader and AI.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Sometimes like because they'll have like a fan made movie whatever. And
Yeah.
that shit's fire. But again, just let it be, man.
Well, something I came across is pretty interesting. I don't know if you heard this theory, but they're saying that the Terminator and the whole series is a prequel to The Matrix. And John Connor is JC, is Jesus Christ, and his mom is like the Virgin Mary because she gave birth to this kid, and then the dude went back in time, so it mysteriously had this baby. And then John Connor is supposed to be Neo in the Matrix in the movies, fighting against the AI.
Listeners and watchers, do you agree with that? I have no idea. Look, now look, the theory that the Terminator is a pop, but it's not true. It's not true.
Who's the lady that wrote? Does the lady is the one who wrote the Matrix, and she wrote the Terminator, and she's trying to sue.
Oh,
them.
author. Yeah, it says here Sophia Stewart claimed that
She's claiming
Terminator
that
is a
she's
prequel to the Matrix. Both franchise ripped off her work. She wrote an unpublished manuscript called The Third Eye in
Do you
1981.
guys believe that? Because I kind of don't. Not really. I mean, I thought they were different kind of movies, right?
They were different kind of movies, but because two different people did their takes of it. But she wrote them together as to be the prequels.
Okay,
to
since
the
we're
Matrix.
on this subject, somebody actually posed a question to me the other day, and maybe you agree with me this or not, Solomon. Remember the show Living Single?
Mm-hmm.
They said that Friends bit off their stuff. Like it was like pretty much Friends is like Living Single, but just white. You know what I mean? Because if you think about Living Single, it's kind of like the same stuff that they did in Friends.
I don't know why I can't think of who's on Living. All I know
Living
is
Single was
Queen
Queen
Latifah. Yeah.
Queen
No, no.
Latifah,
Oh, okay.
Kadeem Harrison.
Oh, is that when Lisa Bonet went to when she left the Cosbys and went to school, and then she
No, that's a different world.
Oh, okay, different
Yeah.
world. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, is that Nell from Give Me a Break? Like what?
I know.
no, but that's
So
what-
Living Single came out before Friends.
Yes, it came from 93 to to 98. It was from a 5-year run, but it was a funny show. I mean, it was successful.
It was
but,
successful,
but it was the
it
same
didn't-
thing that
didn't
Friends
hit like
is.
Friends did.
But no, Friends
hit so hard
There we
that
go.
they were
Boom,
getting-
Living Single. They were all over the place today. Hell yeah.
Yeah, let's see.
Old school, dude. That's right. John Henn, the comedian
Heavy
from
D.
Cleveland. And Kim Coles from...
Wait, this wasn't the one with Queen Latifah? Oh, yeah, there she is.
Yeah,
Queen
there she is.
Latifah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I believe that Kim Coles played the character Sinclair. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Sinclair.
Oh.
Yeah, Sinclair James. Yeah.
So I remember this show like it was a good show. It was on Fox. It was good stuff, man. Good stuff. But yeah. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So back to the subject with the Matrix ripping off the Terminator. I mean,
Well, I don't say they ripped it off, but
There was some
it's
similarities.
the prequel to it. So it's like it's the setup for it, because Neo is actually John Connor when he's older.
oh
know?
man, that's
And-
so it wouldn't be the prequel, it'd be the afterwards, right? Because Terminator was first.
Terminator's first. So yeah, Terminator is the
So the-
prequels to Matrix.
Terminator's a prequel. Okay, the before and then this is the after.
Yeah, and they're both fighting
I don't
artificial
know.
intelligence.
Do you think that's true, Solomon?
Man.
Do you can you see that?
I'd have to think about it, like time wise, because I thought we saw an older John Connor.
I saw what?
I thought we saw an older John Connor in there.
In Terminator 2 in the beginning,
Yeah.
remember? Because
Yeah,
they show him like with the war and stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, but I guess with the Matrix, he's coming of age, and he's like when he hits his 30s, like nobody knew about Jesus when he was younger until he turned like 30, 33 when he finally was crucified. But before that, he was just like a little kid.
And Will Ferrell was on Living Single. I guess he had a little part.
Oh, it said roommate from something.
Shit, man, dude's been
Oh.
around. Look at that. All right.
Oh, he's 57.
Wow.
He's from Orange County, bro. Will Ferrell.
And he's a graduate of SC, so he's USC all the time.
Hmm.
He's LA through and through.
I thought he was New York because of SNL. but-
No,
bro,
no.
he's great.
He was just working over there.
Yeah, yeah.
And shout out to SNL, 50-year anniversary.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
I didn't either.
I didn't either. I'll have to catch up. I was out of the country, but I heard it was good stuff. Now, speaking of good stuff, I brought some toys today. Now, on my first one that I'm pointing at right here, I got a good deal on this, you guys. So if you guys get a chance, go to Amazon. Hold on. And it's from the Obi-Wan series. Obi-Wan. I have him in the Tiberian Station outfit, Purge Trooper, Phase 2 armor, and Tika. And Tika must be, it's a Jawa, but they call him Tika.
He's a Jawa.
Yeah, but they call him Tika. I like that. I forgot that he had a little cameo in the movie. So all of these 3 figures, guys, I got it for $24.95 or
Ooh.
on Amazon. So be on the lookout. Get that. You've seen it. You remember these from the show, right?
I don't remember the Purge guy. What part was he in? The Purge Trooper, Phase 2 armor.
Maybe he was on Vader's ship or something. I don't know. If you guys know, let us know in the comments.
And then Tika.
Tika was in Tatooine, just hanging out. somewhere.
Yeah, and then they're like because the girl from the Mandalorian who ended up fixing his ship, that one chick, she
Yeah.
said she was dating a Jawa before.
What?
Yeah, she actually had a Jawa as a boyfriend, and she said they're really super hairy.
There they are. So I brought that
That's what I
today. So
remember.
please, you guys, get those figures.
Can I
It
open
says
it?
Yeah,
$99.99
I was gonna open
here.
it right there.
Ooh.
But we're not opening the package. We're just opening the thing. Big difference.
Value
Take
just
them out
went
real
down
quick.
by half.
Here, that one.
See how it's unpunched?
Can you hold it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's why you
Unpunched.
like these the most, I think. Because
I like it because they're not punched. So we have Tika.
Ooh.
Looks nice.
And then
Tika.
This is the Purge Trooper.
And this is a Purge Trooper. So look at that background of where he was, bro. Like what? Yeah, I want to say maybe he was on the ground when they're doing when Vader gets out of the ship. Remember? Maybe. And this is I don't remember. Do you remember Obi-Wan rocking this blue outfit?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, right?
It's when they were trying to escape.
Yes.
When Ice Cube's son was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
O'Shea Jackson.
O'Shea
yeah.
Jackson, yeah.
So
Wow.
get these guys. They'll be put in plastic soon. Let me get some other plastic holders.
I just, I wouldn't want to live in Tatooine
Mhm.
because you don't age well in Tatooine.
It's the sun. There's 2 sons.
I know.
Just beaming on you.
2 sons because look how young he looks here. But then time Star Wars comes, he looks old as fuck. And then if you see Aunt Beru and Uncle Owen, when you see them in Kenobi, they look young. But
No, you know what's funny? When they got burned, it wasn't the troopers. They just went outside and just.
because there was 3 sons.
And speaking of, and it's a good segue for Tatooine. I brought this. This was one that I got off
is
of
that
you.
the band?
This is one I got off of you.
Yes.
This is the band.
Yes.
You guys, this is the 30-year anniversary of Star Wars, A New Hope, and it's the band.
And it's they're in tin cans, right?
Commemorative tin collection.
Yes.
Yeah, the band.
So the thing what's good about this piece right here
How cool is that piece right here?
is you could usually only find friggin' Dan, whatever, the one guy who plays the flute, but this has the whole band. And then one of them has 3 and the other one's 2. And they all look the same, but they all have different instruments in what they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
So usually if you try to complete the band, you end up buying the same character and you got to try to find different instruments. But this is all set right here.
That's all set right
And
there.
then if you look at this part in the back, it shows people in the cantina. And look at that. That's that guy who's Cad Bane's character, his species. And there's the hammerhead guy.
Cousin. Mao Nadon.
Mao Nadon.
Mao
Mao
Nadon.
Nadon.
Yeah.
He's in the Mandalorian a lot. They have him in the Boba Fett series.
Yep.
And then also in the what's the new series that we with
Oh, the Skeleton Crew.
Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
They show him as a young kid, like whatever.
So that's fire, man. We
Yeah.
love those. So if you guys get a chance, pick those up. And they have actually him on Dizon. He's the guy with the 2 eyes in the back.
Yeah.
In the back chilling.
This guy here.
Yeah, him Han Dizon.
And then if you watch some of the Clone Wars, there's an episode where there's a whole
Yes.
clan of these guys, and Anakin ends up fighting them.
I
and
remember
stuff
that.
like that.
I did
Yeah,
see that.
that was good. So it's like
So you guys, this is the Modal Nodes Cantina band.
a must-have if you're into the cantina scene. You gotta have the band.
30-year anniversary. Pick it up online. Edwin was lucky enough to have one of these, so I purchased it off of him. So be on the lookout. Get those. And they have not just that, but they have other ones too.
And I got this when it was sold in stores. And look at the box; it's still in great condition.
Yeah.
Amazing condition.
It's in great.
Manny, are you still trying to get the Cantina set?
But it hasn't came out yet, but when it does, we're gonna get it,
Okay.
and we're also gonna get the damn Ghost.
And then what's the last one you have right there?
Okay, so this last one, this is a throwback. Shout out to my boy Lopez for giving this to me. This is
Ooh.
nice diecast. So
It doesn't
this is
feel
from
heavy.
this is from a while back, man. This is Micro Machine. I want to say, if you look at does it say 97 or 98 on the bottom?
Oh, I don't know. I can't see.
Let me see.
anywhere.
Let me see. It'll say the year it came out. 1995, bro.
Where did you see that at?
Right here, look.
Oh, okay.
95.
Wow.
So Micro Machines, this is a collector's edition. It has Empire Strikes Back. It has all the those ships and
Millennium Falcon, the AT-AT, Snow Speeder, the Imperial Robot. What is the
Probot.
What is it? What is the noise it makes? Yeah,
That's it. The rebels are there.
Bespin, Twin Pod, Cloud Car, the Bomber, the TIE Bomber. A lot of people think the TIE Bomber is Darth Vader's ship, but it's not. This is the Stormtroopers rode this TIE Fighter.
This is another version of the Star Micro
Yeah.
Machines.
They're not all in the same place.
No, it's okay. Look, but you guys
Yeah.
be on the
Boba
lookout
Fett's
for those. Those are nice collectibles.
But see, they show the rustic. They show the real colors of the ship. This one here is a
This was just all silver.
commemorative. It's all silver.
Oh,
So,
got it. Okay.
If you
That's-
end up collecting some of the Star Wars figures that they go all silver, this is a nice addition to add to it, so you can keep it in the same kind of family of all silver.
100%. So you guys, titanium. That's how it was back in the days. It's a little bit different now, but be on the lookout for anything that like I said, that came out in 95. Nice present that I got from Lopez. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it for this episode. But we will be back next week. We'll have a guest. We're not gonna let you know who it is, but we're gonna have a guest in the house, and they'll be bringing in their collectibles. But thank you guys so much, Edwin. Anything else you want to say?
No, thanks you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow us, and stay tuned for more episodes.
May the force be with you. Peace.